Greg's running east at 7 miles per hour. And Aaron is running north at 9 miles per hour. After how many hours will they be exactly 15 miles apart? So the distance between these two is this diagonal distance between them, right? Because one's going north and one's going east. So we're probably going to need to use the Pythagorean theorem here to figure out what we need. So one thing we could create is a distance equation for each of them. Greg's distance is 7 miles times the number of hours that they've traveled, right? Because if you're going 60 miles on the highway, 60 miles an hour on the highway for 2 miles, you've gone 60 times 2 makes 120 miles. Same thing over here. Distance is 9 miles times h hours. And then we can use the Pythagorean theorem to find out an equation for the distance that's diagonal between the two of them. And then we can just solve when we plug in 15 in for the distance. So to do that, we have a squared plus b squared equals c squared. So that's 49 plus 81. So that's 130. So the distance is the square root of 130 times the number of hours we've traveled. They want to know how many hours will they be exactly 15 miles apart. So we plug in 15 miles in for the distance, and then divide the square root of 130 from both sides. So let's figure out what the square root of 130 is as a decimal, and then I'll do 15 divided by that decimal. So it looks like it's 1.31. I don't know what they want. Maybe they want it as a non-decimal answer. If you divide the square root of 130 from both sides, you get 15 over the square root of 130, which is the same thing as 15 square roots of 130 over 130, because I just multiplied the top and the bottom by the square root of 130. Because I don't think you can simplify the square root of 130. No, what am I doing? Just trying the weird one. So looks like that's it. So this is the non-decimal answer, but you could easily plug that in a calculator to get the decimal answer.